On Sunday, for Sunday school in our house this week, Caleb, Faith and I were thinking about the body of Christ. And as part of this, we drew bodies and we cut them up into little shapes to make jigsaws. We thought about how we need all the bits of those bodies together for it to be complete. And Caleb took what was quite a small body in the first place, and he must have cut the head into 20 pieces, some of which were tiny, and though I've tried, I still haven't quite managed to get it all back together again. One of the things we were reminded of as we did that is that we are not just part of a local church, but we're part of a global one. And so the church is in the US and in Africa, in China, in all of Asia, in India, across the world. And that though we are all different, we are all important parts of the body of Christ. Our reading from 1 Colossians today picks up a similar theme. In the same way, the gospel is bearing fruit and growing throughout the whole world, just as it has been doing among you since the day you heard it and truly understood God's grace. Sometimes it's challenging to know that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. When we see brothers and sisters in other parts of the world suffering injustice and persecution, it's challenging. We rightfully ask ourselves, what should we do? What can we do? But at other times, it is of great comfort to know that we're part of something much bigger. Paul's words to the church in Colossae remind them that just as the good news of Jesus has grown with them in them, it also grows and bears fruit throughout the world. The comfort is to know that there are others striving for the good news of Jesus just as they are. The comfort is knowing that their job isn't to bear fruit in the whole world, but just the part of it that God's given them. Others are working in other places. The comfort is in knowing that other people are sharing our experiences, both the good and the bad. And that God's people everywhere are working through the same issues. We are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. Others of God's people are feeling isolated. Others are feeling fed up. Others are feeling overwhelmed. You are not alone. Others of God's people are striving to bring his light in these dark days. Others are rejoicing in him. Others are asking how and why these sorts of things happen. Others are holding on to his hope. You are not alone. But it's easy for us to feel alone as we battle injustice, as we contemplate inequality, as we face lockdown. So today I'd like to encourage you all. Pick up the phone, call someone, and remind them that they too are not alone.